Hi everyone, it's Sharon Whiteman again, and we're in midway, just over halfway of our top 10 wellness tips coming to you from Business and Wellness. Steve and I are, Steve, my business partner, and myself, we're passionate to bring this to you. And welcome to our blog or our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, wherever you're touching base with us. Today we're talking about number 7, which is about being a conscious food shopper. And just to give you some background, you may or may not be aware of a phenomenon happening globally now, and that malnutrition is not a third world problem any longer. I mean, obviously it is a huge third world problem, but not in itself. It's also a developed world problem where it looks a little bit different. It doesn't look like the little malnourished, babies with swollen tummies. It looks like probably the children or the adults that are overweight or even, seriously overweight. And where we're getting lots of calories but very little nutrient density in our food choices. Now, there is a difference that you can make with that in your shopping choices, obviously, and I know that I was new to some of this information in the last decade, and I'm here to share, just some beginning steps if that resonates for you and that makes sense. So first step might be obvious, but to choose a lot of fruits and vegetables and natural foods. So fruits, veggies, and meat would be your great choices. Now, not all fruits and vegetables are the same, and even the best ones we can get today are most likely anywhere from 20 to 90% malnourished in certain vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals compared to our fruits and vegetables of the past, of decades ago, the ones our parents and grandparents ate, and maybe even, depending on your age, the ones that you had access to in your childhood, where they're nutritionally complete and adding lots of goodness into our diet. Another thing to think about would be organic. Now, you might ask, is that a good choice? Well, naturally, it's a better choice because, a lot of the topics we've been talking about up until now spoke about minimizing the toxic load on our body that's already challenged in this world. So by minimizing that again, choosing organic foods, that's fantastic. Now, do you think you're getting more nutrition in your organic choices? Possibly yes, possibly not. It depends. The organic farms are challenged with the same modern day commercial problems that other farmings are. The big, huge farms that have to ship so far. Often they have to pick green so that in the shipping process the fruits and vegetables don't get damaged. Buying locally, buying market, is also a great choice because you have a better chance, not 100% again, but a better chance that they haven't been stored for a long time, even further diminishing the nutrition. Now, meat choices. Yes, you can get organic, you can get free range choices. They're much better, again, from the health of the animal and also from the minimizing the toxic load. Some of you, myself personally, I'm quite conflicted about the eating meat business. I am torn, I guess is the best word, between feeling like my body needs that kind of animal protein and with some of the animal welfare issues that just breaks my heart. But that'd be a topic for a whole other video, wouldn't it? Now, another choice that you can enhance the nutrition is including other types of protein. So like fish, chicken, dairy, eggs, nuts, legumes, seeds. They also have their own unique nutrient dense aspects and gifts for your body, but also providing that natural variety of foods to your body. And obviously, if we're focusing on those, we're minimizing some of the processed foods, aren't we? So that pretty well anything in a box is going to be highly processed and should be more in the treat category rather than a staple category. And I know that's a challenge. I have 3 little kids, preschool age, so fitting healthy choices into them, I do my best, but I've got one little guy that's a major challenge, and he basically only eats anything white, and I just go, thank God for supplements, because that's what's holding his health together in the short term until we can expand his food choices. I think it is good. Have you ever felt, I don't know, I've felt like this, like you need to be a PhD in order to understand making food choices these days in shopping. It gets to additives and all the things. And I definitely am not an expert in that, but I've chunked for success. You know, a couple points back when we talked about know yourself, and I get overwhelmed easily. So I just find out what's healthy, start there, and then gradually add my knowledge based on other choices over time. But definitely dangerous colorings and preservatives, if you can avoid those, it's much better for you. 100% avoid artificial sugars. They're definitely toxic. They're neurotoxic. There's lots of science to show that. Any diet drinks, I mean, those drinks should be in the treat category anyway, but you shouldn't be having the diet ones at all, even as a treat. The other thing that gets us into trouble is some of the fats. So there's definitely fats that are not good for you. That'd be, again, another whole topic. I haven't become a total expert in that, but what I choose are ones that I've been told that are good. So I use ghee or coconut oil when I need to heat oil, because most oils are unstable and they go rancid at high temperatures. And olive oil, which I used to use, is one of those, even though I was buying a really high quality oil. So now we use ghee and coconut oil for heating, and I save my high quality, beautiful olive oils for my salads and for oils when I need them, or sometimes on vegetables to add that when it's non-heated. Just looking at my list so I don't forget anything. The other thing I'd like to offer is to make sure you have lots of healthy snacks, because are you ever get hungry or just want to cheat on something and you go and you haven't got anything that's really good for you, so it's really easy to sort of slide over to the things that might be full of sugar or maybe processed? Well, that happens to me, and that happens to in our family as well. So the more that we make sure that we've got lots of healthy choices, at least then we have a better chance of making treats as the treat as a once a week kind of thing, as opposed to an everyday or multiple times per day. So I hope that's added some, it's real starting point, isn't it? But it's an extensive topic, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you on the next tip. Drop over and say hi to us if any of these videos have made a difference, or if you have any points or even tips that we can add that, you know, point ourselves and our visitors to the right direction in promoting wellness and making lifestyle changes. So thanks for being here. I look forward to speaking to you on tip 8. Hope you're enjoying it. Talk to you on the website or the blog or the Facebook page. Take care.